I'll say it. My wife. Over.
Come on, dude. You almost had it.
Welcome back to Careful Boys. Today we're talking. It feels like I'm teaching a seminar.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher Steve.
Mr. Greene.
Teacher Greene.
Mr. Greene.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No. Today we're talking about are our wives overrated or underrated?
What? Are our wives underrated?
Overrated or underrated?
Underrated everything.
I say underrated for me.
Underrated? Yeah.
I always tell her that. I always tell her you're a steal. That's what I always say.
On, you're slept on.
You're slept on. I always say that's her.
Man, this is a whole fucking simp ass channel, but I like it because everyone's true about it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I am a simp. I'm a simp at heart.
The way you guys love your wives, man, it makes me sick.
You love your wife?
Yeah, I do. Like crazy.
You want to admit it though?
Huh?
You want to admit it?
I just admitted it.
Did you say she's underrated though? Would you say
Look,
she's
and look at the
underrated?
camera. Look in the camera and say, "I love you, Hannah." Say it.
I love Hannah so much.
Oh, dude, you hid behind the accent.
I know. I'm scared. It's not for you, Anthony. That shit's private.
I said, look at the camera.
Yeah. Get better than Ant. Yeah, dude.
I don't do that shit.
You do it.
Publicly?
And do it in your real voice.
I love you.
You can't do it either. Trying to tell me to do something you can't do yourself.
They'll never see this video. That's the thing.
Yeah,
though.
they don't subscribe.
These videos aren't for them.
They don't support. They're overrated.
I did see like some comments though that the few women viewers that we do have, they're like, it is so refreshing to see a channel full of guys talking about like their wives the way you guys do, because nobody does that. Really? And I was like thinking like, really? Like no other podcast or whatever does that? Maybe because they're not as fucking lame as us.
Yeah, this is a simp channel.
Say you love Tiff in your voice. Your real
Yeah,
voice.
and you're real. I love going.
I love you, Tiff.
Tiffany, I love you with all my heart.
Oh my god, that is so phony.
Man, you just gave me fucking stomach.
You might as well be like, nice lady with the hair and the dress. I love you.
Beautiful lady. No, dude. But once again, she'll never watch this.
I'll ask you guys this. So, a lot of people, they talk shit like about their partner, right?
Yeah,
like,
not us.
like
We
to the
do.
point where it's like-
We for sure do. That's half this channel.
Not us, brother.
Like to the point where like, no, real talk, like when you're just meeting strangers and they're trauma dumping on you, and then, or like, and then you're just
No,
like,
yeah, that's true.
why the fuck do you have to say that about your wife? You're weird.
Yeah.
Or like the
It's
way
weird.
they connect is by shitting on their partner.
That's
right?
a fact.
I usually egg them on. That's what I do.
That's
And
very sad to hear.
But what I realized is,
You're the prize.
don't ever say positive shit that you're doing well in front of these people,
Why?
because these people are dangerous. Like, they live a miserable fucking life, and they don't want to see you happy. And then I caught on as like,
Well, most people just think you're lying anyway. If they're unhappy, they just go, they're lying, right? I see that all the time about us. It's like they're lying.
No, I like how dark this is getting though.
Yeah, these guys aren't happy or whatever. I'm like, dude, I guess you got it all figured out there. Good for you. And by the way, I do the same bullshit when I'm watching reality TV, so I don't blame them one bit.
It's like when it's like
you can't possibly be that in love.
No way.
it's just a reflex of when people don't know you well enough too.
That's a fact.
I think
I mean, me and Nikki we just celebrated 12 years together like last week.
Bragging.
There's no way you're fucking happy, dude.
Pretty happy.
If you have to tell people, that means you're not happy. If you have to talk about it all the time, that means you're happy. You're not
but that's fucking odd. Like you just meet this person and she's already fucking telling you how horrible her husband is.
Bro, you know what's so does Hannah say that the same thing as Smack? Because Smack said most girls that she meets are doing that too.
Well, Hannah says like, I just don't talk about our relationship, especially positive things, because that's how they want to get together and bond. And when you're not doing that, they go, oh, so you're better than us? And I'm like, wow, there's some fucking dumbass bitches out there.
Oh, they think like, oh, you don't want to share? You just want to like make us look bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like, there's a lot of girls like that. And
There's
she
a
goes,
lot.
it usually comes from women who aren't accomplished.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, I'm like, what the fuck?
I do reverse psychology on myself, and I just talk bad on Nina everywhere, so I feel really guilty. So when I go home, I have to do great things for her.
Yeah. Like yesterday, this guy's making notes all day. Remember that?
Can you take that out?
He's like, I'm gonna apologize for that.
Anthony 70-30 Lee.
70?
70,
Dude, I was like, man, I really need to work on the projection of my image.
You dress like a bad boy though.
70-30, dude. I dress like I'm coming out of Bed Bath & Beyond.
The best part is yesterday when you said what was it? We were like, You were said, no, man, it's 80-20 now because Steve said.
Yeah, I took away. I added 10% to it, and you were so bratty about it.
He's the only one who said that to you, and you're like, yeah, well, now it's 80-20.
Steve said. Blaming on Steve is good.
I was dying, dude. That's so funny. That it's
Remind the audience what that was.
I'm not gonna do it. That's self-deprecating.
what is it? 70% bad?
He was a bad boy.
No, she originally said, okay, so she was looking around Melissa Bonos, and then she was looking at who's actually a bad boy, who actually.
Oh, bad boy, nice guy. Okay, right.
We were talking. Oh, you want to be a bad boy or are you a nice guy? She looks at him. She's like, he's a nice guy.
Dead on. Exactly correct.
She looks at Steve and she's like, you're loyal. And
You're
Ryan's
right.
like, oh, he's loyal to a fault. Oh, Steve, oh, right. That's what Ryan's.
That was really good.
It was a great read.
Yeah, great read. Then she looks at me and she goes,
Good round.
huh, you're confusing.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I think you're, and then you might have said it.
I said
actually.
it.
You
I
said
said
it first.
60-40.
Yeah, you're 60-40. She's like, yeah, 60 bad, 40 nice guy.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, random comments get thrown out, and then Steve's over here. It's like, oh, now 70-30, now 70-30. And then like 10 minutes later, oh, 80-20, that's 80-20.
But you let this guy talk about relationships long enough, you realize that this guy is kind of an alpha male, brother.
Yeah.
Like the way he talks. Look
at his face.
Nah, dude. Like, yeah, I think you lead with sweetness, but reality, you're a stone cold man.
By the way, what makes me think you're an alpha male? And I'm not kidding.
Stop laughing.
No, earlier he's like, I tell Nina, I'm like, you put the controller back on the thing. It needs to charge. And when I'm thinking about like, would I ever tell Nikki that? I'm like, fuck no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I would just put it on there. I just put it on there, and
in my head,
I'd scamper away.
And in my head, I'd be a little mad.
Throw a smoke bomb.
No, but see, I don't say it.
And I'd be like, I didn't do it. I'm such a knucklehead.
I told you, when she's like eating her chips and stuff like that, and she's playing Nintendo Switch, in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, dude, you're gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta play
Dude,
you.
while Nina's eating her chips playing games, you just hear Anthony in the kitchen just sighing a bunch, like, ah.
So you okay over there? Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not like mad or anything.
fine.
It's totally.
No, but I picture you being like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Put your gloves on. You know what I mean? Assertive alpha male.
He slaps it out of her hand.
Hey, I'm a day walker. I'm Blade, all right?
Yeah.
I'm Blade.
So I'm saying we're betas though. We don't know. We can't talk to our ladies like that.
If I'd met you like this year or even last year, I would have thought that you're like, oh, that's bad boy Anthony Lee.
Yeah.
But because I know you from when you were so squeaky clean, good boy, that's who I still see today.
So 60-40.
No, you're 100%. You are like a nice. You were just cursed with good looks.
Yeah.
I would have thought you had a Class C license before I knew you.
I do have a Class C license.
There it is.
But I had a ruckus. It was for a Honda ruckus.
Motorcycle guys are cool, and they're alpha as hell.
But we knew him as Anthony Beta Lee. That's what we
I just know him as such a nice, like nice friend.
Yeah.
This isn't about me, guys. It's about over and underrating our wives.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the chance shifting the wind.
Malleability with it.
I think we're gonna overrate or underrate you instead.
I think Anthony's underrated.
Yeah, I think he's super underrated.
Anthony underrated Lee.
Slept on.
Is Anthony underrated or overrated?
How are you getting under my skin by saying I'm underrated?
80-20, dude. You're about to go to 90-10. You better chill out.
Yeah.
He's underrated on what a player he is.
He's unrecognizable.
Okay, I need to work on myself. I understand. I get it. I get the energy. I need to be a nicer guy.
No, that's not what we're saying.
I think you're a very nice guy.
You're a nice guy on the inside.
It's her perception of you. She's like, I think you're probably a bad boy, which is cool.
Yeah.
She's like, look at this fucking nerd right there, 100% good
When
guy.
she said
Look
I
at this
was a
fucking
good guy-
little guy, 100% nerd.
Weren't you a little disappointed?
Yeah, of course I was.
Because there's no mystery.
Women love 60-40s.
And when she was picking me, I was trying my when she was like looking assessing me, I was trying my hardest to look hard too.
You're stupid. How?
Like this.
Actually, that does look kind of hard.
I think I was taking a shit during this time. 'Cause I
That's
don't even
kind of hard.
remember.
That's kind of hard, actually.
I think you were gone.
That's kind of hard.
Ah, my neck, dude.
I was scared of you when I didn't know
told him the
you.
same thing. I was scared of him too.
Yeah, but once you hear me talk one time, you're like, I'm not scared.
You
of
look
that.
like you're.
But we didn't hear you talk one time for 3 years.
That's true.
You know why? Because in pictures,
I want to keep that
it's
appearance.
it's because in photos you always look like you have a headache.
I do. Tiff, we'll take a picture together, and she goes like, "Can you look like you want to be here? And I'm like, oh, sorry, that was my default face.
How many takes of the Christmas card photo? Like, how many times do you have
A couple.
We have that one on our fridge.
Dude, I look like a third grader smiling for the school picture, dude.
Yeah.
In every single picture.
You and me both. You and me both.
Still never learned how to smile.
No, I just thought, like, I did that thing, obviously, where, oh, that guy has got ears, he fights, he's gonna be mean to me.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I wanted it so bad.
What up, guys? Come join our Patreon because there's hundreds of videos dating all the way back to 2019.
That's right. If you click on the link down below, you could join our Patreon, join us on the Discord, come chat with us directly, have a fun conversation.
And this will help support the channel's growth and new ideas. And also tap into our closer community by joining our Discord. And get the opportunity to suggest video ideas like the ones you've seen. Thank you guys. Join our Patreon. Help us out. Thanks.
See you guys there. Say hi to me.
I wanted to be so.
Has anyone ever been mean to you? I feel like that's.
Yeah, that's impossible.
See, Ryan looks like a bad boy. If you didn't know anything about Ryan, you just saw him on
Ryan
the
looks like
street.
a bad boy.
He
too.
actually has a Class C and motorcycle.
No, but that's not like.
He drove a DeLorean.
Okay, yeah, the baddest guys drive DeLoreans.
Dirty shit, dude. And you have to,
dirty shit.
you have to know about cars to drive a DeLorean.
He has facial hair.
Yeah, no, that's the cool.
Successful facial hair.
That may be the only thing that probably.
Nah, but it's also what you wear though too.
You also kind of have a hipster vibe to you. Which I traditionally.
Which is not a bad boy.
I think 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I would have immediately been like, nah, it's because a hipster fucked this guy.
That's very sad.
I know. I know. I was very, very defensive.
That's just how we are, you know.
No, but like you've known me most of my life. I look more like a gay guy.
Oh, back then, you look like hella gay guy.
Yeah, most of my life I look like a straight up gay anime character.
You look like a young Karen.
This dude, when you posted some picture of you recently, and I was like, Ryan's a pretty boy, bro.
He's a pretty boy.
He's real purge.
Yeah.
Underneath all this lumberjack, there's some gay ass wood.
Dude, like, young Ryan could pull dudes left and right.
Come on, that's not a compliment.
I bet they were barking up the wrong tree all the time.
It'd be like trucker dudes, too. Who are like, oh, hey.
It'd be like sea bass guys.
Yeah, dude.
So you became the guys that you were attracting.
Yeah, guys doing chew and tobacco.
Then my genetics saved me. It started to go, let me help you there.
Like, young Ryan, if we're all in jail and, like, he's the new fresh meat comes in, like, everybody's calling
We're
him.
whistling.
I was very supple.
I tried.
Supple's a crazy word.
Your beard is pretty supple, I think. It's pretty full. Huh? No?
So, is your wife?
Overrated or
I
underrated?
said she's underrated. I always tell this to her.
Nina's underrated.
No, you
I think
can't.
she's underrated too.
Okay, we got
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
Who has the guts to say overrated?
overrated?
Come on,
so you don't
come
have to worry
on.
about
All right, no high mentality. No high mentality. Nina's overrated.
Anthony, god damn it, dude, that's not. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's my 30% coming out. I'm a daywalker. Let me say it again.
Dude, that's
I'm a real man. My wife's over.
overrated how? Overrated how?
Tell him, say.
was sick.
No, try it from the top. Try it from the top one more time. Put the glasses back on. And
It's emotion. It's emotion.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll say it. My wife. Over.
come on, dude. You almost had it.
In what way would Nina even be overrated?
The way she uses the controllers, probably. To him. Eating Cheetos and the controllers.
I don't even know what this means. I think she, in her mind, I think she underrates herself. That's what I think. You know what I mean? I think she can do more, but she like, maybe it's because like I was like overly ambitious, and you know, like you have to kind of be crazy to do crazy things, and you're gonna fall short like 1,000 times. But like, you got to be ambitious to even like want to have a chance to like push yourself harder. I think she like, I was talking to her about this the other day because she got her doctorate as an occupational therapist, which means that she doesn't just have to be like an OT for the rest of her life. She can actually run a clinic of occupational therapists. So right now she is driving all over Vegas going to in-client home type of care for kids. And there's like kind of like a head OT in her kind of field. And then there's like the company owner type shit, right? She can go all the way if she wanted to.
That's dope.
But for her, she's just like, dude, like I'm here. This is what I do. I got to get good at this. I want to like get good at this. And I'm like, I totally get that. I just want to let you know, you're the one who told me subtly that you were they told you were the fastest to like fill out your client sheet and like work with all these people. And then also you very quickly had shadows because people wanted you to be the person that they were like paying attention, like new OTs coming in to see how to do the stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to point that out.
Getting a reputation.
Subtly told me that stuff, but like you're good. Just want I want to throw those things,
pepper her with that.
you know, in her ear because like
killing
you
it.
know, for her, I'm kind of like, hey, like it's almost been a year since you're working here. Is there a conversation for like a raise? Like how does that work? I'm curious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's regular corporate world, but I'm just like I'm asking these questions that I feel like is important to ask.
Does that equate to?
But I feel like she's just like I just want to be really good at what I do, and
she got blinders on for her task, kind of thing.
which is great.
Yeah.
But I'm, you know, for me, I'm like, hey, you're telling me these things where I'm like, you're really good at this, so maybe you should ask a question, you know?
Yeah, because sometimes those things don't happen on their own ever. You gotta like actually bring something up. Yeah.
For me, I feel like with Nikki, I've you know been with her for 12 years. We've been married for 8. She's always been like the funniest person that I know, but she never could crack it with matching her sense of humor to her content until she got in the poker scene. And now I feel like those two things kind of came together, and she's finally getting like her flowers because of that combination.
Oh, that's really cool, man. Yeah.
And I'm really proud of her. She's awesome.
But yeah, the last poker video she made, I was like, dude, this is really funny.
She's the best, man. She's so creative at it. I think her and Smack do the same thing, where there's just like, I had the idea, I'm doing it. Yeah. You know?
That's a very special thing.
Yeah.
That's the game right there, man.
And she'll maybe like, if she has like doubts about it, it lasts for hours, not days. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't drag into the night, you know? Or she's just constantly on the fence, not going to do it.
That's why our job really is to do not fuck that up with anything.
Exactly. No, legit.
I'm just like, I don't listen to me at all.
And I just try to make sure that like, you know, in whatever she's doing, like whatever she needs for it, she doesn't have to think about it. It's like, she can just do it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really proud of her.
Cool, so she's overrated.
She's overrated.
I sent it to you. Overrated.
Yep.
I think Smack's underrated in the way that like there's a lot of people in the dance sphere that write her off as like, oh, you only do social media dancing, and they don't know her actual ability because she does what she enjoys. And she's done a lot of like actual professional work in every kind of way that you can think about it. But there are people that are even close to her that are saying that about her, and she knows they're saying it, and she doesn't say anything to them.
Wow.
And I'm just looking you dead in the eye that she knows you're saying it, and she's killing you with kindness because she's not willing to speak up because she's just a nice person.
Omicron.
Yeah.
So like the
Dude,
people
Omicron
that
has a
are
microphone in
around
my house.
Dude.
The people that are around her that are people that are my friends too are saying that shit.
Just look over at Steve and say,
She heard me say that.
Tell Steve.
She knows what you're saying, brother.
She knows what all
But it's
of
like
them are
word
saying,
got
yeah.
to her, but she just keeps the peace.
Of course word gets to her, but then she's not like
I can't believe she knows I said that.
You see Smack, a real TikTok dancer? That's what I told Nikki all the time.
because her like because like she blew up on TikTok, but then you know it just so happens that's where the road took her.
It's like doing forms in Taekwondo. It's not real.
But that's my most underrated thing about her, I think, is that it's not that she's like so talented but only shows the iceberg. It's not that she's underrated in the way that she's not even willing to engage people that she knows are saying that and are being friendly to her face.
That's tight.
Because she doesn't, again, it's that thing of not overthinking. She's like, oh, they said that, but what does it have to do with whether or not I can keep going?
Oh, dude.
It's so fucking simple, and I'm like, I worship that part of her, and I'm like, you are also lucky that's not my fight, and that's hers, and that's her choice.
Nah, bring her down a little.
You're probably more angry than she is.
I am more angry than she is, because I know these people that.
But dude, as a guilty Catholic boy, as soon as you said that, I'm like, did I say that?
That's
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, am I saying that?
I was like, did I say that?
I always do that. I do that, dude. Whenever like I'm walking through the door.
gaslight yourself.
I think I said that yesterday.
When I'm walking out with groceries and the buzzer thing goes off, I'm always like, I always walk right back in and I'm like,
You guys wanna check my bag?
You guys want to check?
Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck.
It's the same people that will ask her for favors or ask to collab or ask her to do something for their thing. It's all these people that want something from her and can't even give her the credit of being like just good at something.
Yeah.
Damn,
They
dude.
all have like some extra thing to say about how but it's not this.
Friends like these, huh?
Friends like these, yeah. That's why dancers suck, right?
She's probably making more in commercial residuals than I made in the last 3 years.
Bro,
Oh, she's Russian, right?
Yeah. She's in every commercial.
That's so sick. Is she really?
She doesn't say anything to anybody, but she doesn't.
Super humble.
She is. She's really in like a lot of commercials.
And it hurts me because I see these people and I can't like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I understand it's like I let her navigate her own like relationships however she wants, but it's like the disrespect, like, because if she doesn't hear about it, then I hear about it from my side of the circle, because in dance, like, you just, you know, you'll hear about it, you know?
You would tell me to my face if she knew that I was disrespecting her, right?
Yeah, but
On JK News.